Hey everyone, welcome. Today I want to talk about Tom Brady. I know that sounds crazy, especially coming from me, one who would never want to talk about Tom Brady and all that he's accomplished. But we are going to start off in the Bible, and trust me, this will make sense. So we're going to look at 1 John 4, verse 4. You, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. The one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. I see a lot of Christians that are angry, right? And I get angry. I get frustrated with the world. And I think that something that makes us angry when we get frustrated is when we feel powerless. And I think that there's a ton of Christians in the world today that just feel powerless, that we're just watching things happen and we're like, no, we're like getting further and further away from God. And like, no one will listen. Everything is crazy and I'm just frustrated. And when I think about this, I think about Tom Brady. Tom Brady, if you don't know who he is, he's a football player. He's a quarterback, and he played with the Patriots for many years. And if you like Tom Brady, good for you. But if you cheered for another team, Tom Brady was frustrating. Okay, because you would, whether you're playing in the Super Bowl, playoffs, or a game that's not important, your team would be ahead by many points. The Atlanta Falcons know, 23 points, leading 23-0 at halftime of the Super Bowl. And you would hear these announcers say, I don't know if it's enough. The Patriots and Tom Brady, they can come back. Right? And it wasn't like, oh, this team is killing him. It was always like, I don't know. And if you were cheering for the other team, you had this sense of trepidation. You were like, I don't know if it's enough. We've seen it before. Tom Brady and the Patriots, they're going to come back. And then you would just watch it happen. And you would be like, no, we knew this could happen. We knew that they didn't have enough points. We knew that the Patriots could come back. And everyone, if you were cheering for Tom Brady, you were like, he's going to come back. He can do it. And you would hear the announcers say that. And if you were cheering for the other team, you were like, please don't do it this time. And when I think of that, the confidence people had in Tom Brady, that was confidence, whether you liked him or not, that he could come back, that there was a danger to it. And when I look at the world, I think, man, the world has really pulled ahead. The devil has pulled ahead. They are up by so many points. But don't we have confidence in God that no matter how far we get away from God, no matter how much sin is coming in the world, don't we know who the victor is? And we shouldn't have a sense of fear or frustration. We should have this confidence in our God to be like, that's not enough. It's not enough. The world is not enough. They're pulling ahead, and the devil needs to get as many points as he can. And he knows. He's like, it's not enough. It's not enough. We've done this before. I killed his son and I ended up just playing into his hands and fulfilling his plans. And we as Christians should know, be like, man, it looks like, I know what it looks like. I know it looks like God is behind. I know it looks like we're eliminating God. I know it looks like there's no hope. I know I should feel hopeless, but I don't. You know why? Because the one who's in me is greater than he that's in the world. And my God will come back, because he's the victor. And it's going to be so cool to watch. In fact, I feel bad that you think that you're so far ahead and that the victory is secure, because it's not secure. The only victory that's secure is the victory that Jesus holds. And so as Christians, don't get frustrated. Don't get angry, because the victory is ours. It's already been secured. The one who is in us is greater than the one that's in the world. So as you go about your day, when you read the news, when you're talking to your friends, when they're just like, man, everything's crazy, everything is backward, just smile to yourself and say, man, it's going to be a crazy miracle when God does what he's going to do and reveals that all this was just playing into his hands.